I ducked under a strike aimed at my head. In one fluid motion, I brought up one sword to parry an overhead strike from one who thought I was off balance. The lightning-quick counter that took his head off put an end to that notion. That left 3 left. They were 4 less confident than when the fight began. I spied one trying to discreetly get behind me. I took a step towards him, then suddenly dashed towards the one in front of me. He was so taken aback that he wasn't even able to defend himself. My blade sunk deep into his chest. My last 2 opponents started in sensing an opportunity, but I was ready for them. I blocked both of their attacks and rose up with 2 lightning strikes that laid my opponents to the ground. I was breathing hard now, and was beginning to really hate Arthur. They should have struck hours ago. I had no idea what could possibly have stopped them. McCullough's entire force was here, so no one had attacked them. I wasn't sure how much longer I could keep this up. I saw one man approaching this time. I sighed in relief. I could handle one at a time. I took a closer look at my opponent, and my confidence waned considerably. The man had long dark hair and a trimmed beard. He was adorned in black leather armor and a black cloak. He was armed with a shield, sword and dagger. It wasn't his garb that I recognized. It was the tattoo of a hawk that covered his entire face. This was a member of the Blood Hawks. They were a ruthless guild that did every job from thievery to assassination. This, of course, was no ordinary member. His tattoo was red. He was the leader of the guild, Bertram. The man's reputation preceded him. He was ruthless, bloodthirsty, and quite skilled, and I was not at nearly full strength. "You're worth a lot of gold, lad," Bertram taunted. I ignored him and looked my opponent over. He had broad, powerful shoulders, the telltale sign of a swordsman. He was slightly above average height, not quite as tall as me and not as much reach. His body was lean, which meant he was likely quick. "I just want you to know that this isn't personal," Bertram continued. "Hell, if circumstances were different, I'd be offering you a job." I took the time that Bertram was talking to stretch my muscles. They felt like they were on fire. "So how about I offer you a deal?" Bertram offered. "You drop your weapons and I make this quick and painless." My response was to spit in his direction. Bertram scowled menacingly. "Your choice, boy."